I thought I was strong. And when the nurse came in, the tears began to roll. And I was crying like a big old baby. And I told her, you're going to have to excuse me. Because, see, the thing is, the enemy tries to get you when you're by yourself and catch you off guard. And when he don't feel that you're going to be able to make it, so he can suck the life that I had built the wall. And that there was no breach left therein. Though at that time I had not set up the doors upon the gate. That Sanballat and Geshem sent unto me, saying, come, let us meet together in some of the villages in the plain of Ono. But they thought to do me mischief. Everybody that's calling on you don't mean you no good. People are trying to distract those of us in the body of Christ that are working because they don't want the work of the Lord to go on. They don't want God's work to prevail. They don't want Pavilion of Praise to go forward. They don't want you to be a part of what God is doing. So they call you to lunch. They want to meet with you. They want to talk to you. They just want to encourage you. But really they want to plant seeds of discord in you. Anybody that will talk to you about your church or your pastor or anybody in the church are sowing seeds of discord. That's why you have to separate yourself. You got to separate yourself from people, even in the church. Somebody that's always complaining, always murmuring. The Bible calls them ministers of Satan. They walk into the church, they sit down, and they find fault and take inventory. And have no desire to see God's work go on. So they conspire with him and say, come on, Nehemiah, get off the wall and meet us in some of the villages because we just want to talk to you for a minute. But the Bible says that they wanted to do mischief to him. Watch this. This is where you have to ask God to give you a finishing spirit. This is where you have to ask God, say, God, really put it in my heart to serve you because I really want to serve you the way you desire for me to serve you because I get easily distracted. I get easily pulled into the wrong thing. I don't know how to stand up for myself yet. Lord, I really need you to help me because I really want to do your will. And you have to pray so that God can strengthen you. And you have to pray so that God can fortify you. Because people do not want to see you grow. They don't want to see you grow. People will come in just to stir up trouble and leave. They throw rocks and hide their hands. They'll send you to church mad knowing they wasn't coming. My God. And then call you when you leave and then stir up some more. And before you know it, you have yourself in some you didn't even know you was in. My God. You in the house. It's called contention. Contentious people. Contentious people stir up trouble and then hide. Sit up in the church with an attitude and dare you to say something to them. They sit in the church and act as if they've done nothing wrong. As if they're doing, I'm paying my tithes, I'm doing this, but I don't care what you're paying. If you're mean and if you're contentious, then you're still doing the work of the enemy. You can be as faithful as some of the most faithful people in the Hellraisers. They're not going to miss because they don't want to miss an opportunity to cause them. We hoping you get sick.
Reverend.
Say, Pastor, I'm sitting and say, it's going to be all right. Stay home, baby. Other people, you tell them, come on to church. Come on, bring your affliction to God. Some of you just saying, go ahead, you rest. Church is so much better when you stay home. The people are free. The people that you control it. Because see, what contentious people do is they control people in the church. My God. They tell you all these lies outside the church. And then when you come in and listen, your children know you full of the devil. That's why they don't want to be bothered. They don't want to come to church because they know you was lying at home. And you don't come get spiritual in church. And they say, look at him, he's just a hypocrite. He just always telling lies to the pastor. So our children don't even believe God because we don't live a life around them. We can't talk about each other in front of our children, especially these teenagers. Should be talking about each other anyway. You got to practice not talking about people. See, the problem is we've been born around gossiping people. People that sat on the porch stool and talked about everybody. Then we expect God, then we want the power of God to fall on us, and we full of the devil. You don't know who's saved and who's not saved, because they look like the world. The church is adopting the principles of the world because we want to be trendy and not holy. And the thing is, you have to learn that you have to be focused on God and not what you have on. If you cannot dress according to biblical principles, then don't present yourself to the people. We get in trouble for that in the church. Because everybody want to be trendy. Everybody want to be fashion forward. Everybody want to do things that they see people do on television. But this is not a television show. We've made the church television. So now, in order to attract the world, we're trying to be the world. But we have to be separated from the world, so when the world come in, they have a standard. And I'm not just talking about material clothing. That's right. We don't even put on the armor of God. That's why we see your flesh. You better preach the word today. We should be separated from the world. That's not to say we can't be fashion forward. It's not to say that we can't look nice and take pride in our appearance. But that should not be the focal point during praise and worship. That should not be the focal point during the preached word. We got to learn how to live a standard. That's why people put on robes. It's hard. Just put on a robe. Put the whole church in robes. Hand them a robe at the door. Right. Just put on some sackcloth and ashes and come on and worship the Lord. We can't see you for all that you got on or don't have on. And we used to take pride in putting ourselves together nicely for the presence of God. We have to learn how, when you're coming into the presence of God, there's a certain posture and position that your heart and mind need to be in. Yes. Because the thing is, you can't be in the presence of God and God lets you wear that. You mean to tell me there was no conviction? There was no conviction with you. And you are a demonic distraction in front of God's people. We have to learn how to present our bodies as a living sacrifice.